All right, my name's Catherine. I'm from Japan. So actually what brought me here, what piqued my interest was this calling that I heard. It was really loud. Um, and I often get these callings for spirit telling me what my next journey is. And it was around December or November 2022 where I just felt this calling to visit Mother Earth, like really be with her. And I started getting visions of the jungle. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know, am I supposed to go? But I was living in Japan at that time, doing my own healing practice. And, the Amazon or any jungle felt really far. I had a consultation with my psychic actually, and she had a download where she saw me in this forest, and it could be one of my timelines. So I said, you know what? That sounds good. That feels right. I've always felt this calling to go to Peru. I've been here once, but it's just always been part of me. And so I began looking for centers that I could go to and receive this medicine, this plant medicine. I mean, to be honest, I was nervous first. I think naturally, not being around people who took plant medicine, being like disconnected from sort of spaces where plant medicine is talked about, I wasn't sure what to look for. I think more like nerves were a big part. But then once I started looking for ayahuasca retreats in Peru, Nimea Kaya popped up. And I was like, okay, well, this feels very nice. Like I could feel the empathy just from looking at the website. So I said, okay, like let's just pin this and come back to it if it keeps calling me. And then it kept calling me, and I would start getting visions of Mother Ayahuasca and the trees. And once I arrived here, the tree that I kept seeing in my vision was actually the tree in front of my tambo. And so I was like, wow, confirmation once I got here. But even prior to that, as a healing practitioner, I value integration. You go on this real huge spiritual journey, which is your life journey, and sometimes you're like, what do I do with this? And I value like being taken step by step, or just having a space where you can talk unashamedly about anything. And I felt that Nimea Kaya does that for everyone here, and in a very like supportive way. Like, time doesn't exist, and I guess I'd already experienced it, so I could tell that they don't just rush over integration. They really give everyone space to express, to embody, and to really reflect on what they went through in ceremony. And I felt like I got that. And as for the medicine, Mother Ayahuasca, I really recommend it. I know it's not easy, but healing isn't easy. This path isn't easy. There are times when I experienced bliss, and it was, I guess, lighter in a sense. But then there are ceremonies where it was like being sat down in a classroom and being told, like, remember this is so important. And everything about the 4 ceremonies I took was so valuable and needed. And it's very humbling to, not that I had so much expectations around the ceremonies, but to have any expectation kind of put aside and just open up to whatever's coming through, because that's a really key aspect of these ceremonies. The medicine will lead you, and you put your ego aside and just jump onto that journey. And that's something that each one of us who participated can take away as well in life. You know, we try often to grasp and to control our journeys, and then in hopes that it'll take us where we want to go. But really, it's when we let go and sit through the discomfort or the comfort and let the journey take us that we actually get beyond where we thought we can get to. And I think I really learned that. There's a lot of letting go that I took away from the ceremonies. And, you know, it's so cool. Like, I think in my daily life, I'll remember Mother Ayahuasca telling me, why is this important? Why are you like, why are you resisting, like, so what sort of thing? Whenever I was, you know, clinging on to a thought or whatever. That's something that I'll take with me after this journey. I just took away so many gifts from being here. And also too, like, I'm someone who does a lot of inner work and work on my own, and so I'm used to not sharing. It's been a very private relationship, Spirit and I. But being here and seeing everyone talk and open up, I just realized like how many beautiful, kind, loving souls there are in the world. So even as someone who spends a lot of time on their own and goes through initiations on their own, like, is a good reminder that we're all doing this together. And I think that, you know, it's true, you're brought here to meet these people and to be part of a collective. So if you're feeling like you want to meet people that really align with you, that can teach you and open up to being taught by others, as well as you teaching others, then I think this is the perfect place to come for that.